What's going on, everyone? Maz Draco here. I'm in flight on my way to Stanton. So today I've got the Arrow in the hangar up top. I got a little bit of RMC. I've got Sally in the rover bay, ready for any salvage, and I'm gonna head over to Stanton. And I think I want to do some like Eckhart missions and such for some blueprints. Obsidian, how's it going, buddy? Yeah, so the goal for today is going to be blueprints. Oh, and rep. I need to get some Eckhart rep. You're welcome to join in if you want to, Obsidian. I'm in the Commons channel in Discord. Any Draconian or Empire friend can join. Gonna do some grinding out of the rep. You're welcome to fly my wing if you want to. Let's get this towel. I need to keep a towel handy because, like, ever since I had burns over 10% of my body, I have difficulties with, like, regulating temperature. So it occasionally makes my palms sweat when they don't want to. Are you working? Fair enough. Okay, where? It's this way, isn't it? Here we go. And here we go towards the gate. Gate travel has been a breeze since discovering that method to go through it. My power pips, something doesn't feel right. Yeah, there, see? I knew something didn't feel right. Okay, so line this up now.
Shields
there we go.
Offline.
Alright, while that's doing that, I'm going to finish doing my pips. I'm okay with that mostly. Just don't need that many in there. Want to make sure that I'm only running on one power plant because I don't need two. Yeah, one power plant, good. And I like to run two coolers active just for cooling capacity, mostly. The same as running two power generators. It's not for the pips, it's for the distortion, mostly. But when you do need full power, the two are there. And she only needs full power when she's in full combat. I've tried to retrofit her, but Chris Roberts in his infinite wisdom is not playing nice with me. And is not giving me the ability to access ASUS terminals earlier on, for one. For two, I've not been able to change loadouts, which is a little bit of a nuisance. Because then I'm stuck with the loadouts that I've got on at the time. There we go. Obstructed nothing. Move. Pretty. Nice majestic tunnels today. They were throwing me all around the place the other day. Jurisdiction switching. I swear that was about to switch to like pyro colors for a second there. Don't be messing with me. Here we go, Stanton system. Wow, still blacking out and I'm wearing a flight suit. Recovery's pretty quick though. Okay, so now then, where am I going to get some good contracts? I'm after Eckhart, so I think I should probably go and check out maybe Crusader first. Head down that way. This way. I thought it was in this general direction. I've been pretty good lately at coming out of the gate and pointing in the general direction of where I need to go. So what grinds are you working on, Obsidian? Or anyone else is watching? Is there anything that you guys are after? I'm hoping to get some more of these stealth components. That's what I'm after. Power plants, coolers. I need to do some headhunters. So I'll have to go to Pyro. While this is in transit, let's go and sort out my food and water. Okay, and... oh, and as I've logged into a new shard, just as a matter of habit, it says that's correct, but I do this as a matter of habit every time I go onto a new shard, just to make sure the server knows this is where I mean. You know, not that I don't trust it or anything. Oh, and the leaks as well said potentially suit lockers for 4.9. So, oh yeah, baby. That's gonna be awesome. I'm gonna start RPing all over the place. Because the Carrack has got so many suit lockers. I'm gonna be able to go, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Ooh, harsh environment Fridays. You know? I'm just gonna have so much wardrobe options with this ship. And I'm looking forward to NPCs coming into the game for crew. We need NPC crew that will make people's ships feel a bit more alive, and I also want to see NPC as cargo, so passengers, you know. I want to be able to like pick them up from Microtech, go, come on aboard, let them come in, sit down, give them food or whatever, serve their tables, and yeah, kick them out the fucking door when they get on the other side. Just, you know, get out, give me your money, get out. Because I've had a look at the Carrack pods as well, and like you can sit them, you could set them up as nice little living rooms as well if you really wanted to, an apartment. You could have someone say like, you know, rent a Carrack pod as an apartment. What do you think? Anyone in chat would be interested in renting a Carrack pod for an apartment? You know, you got medical built in. You got protection, you're going around different places all the time. Eckhart security evaluation, that's probably the one I need to do. And then I can do some Red Wind a bit later on, maybe. Oh, these Eckhart cargo retrievals as well. I bet that one gets me some rep 50. Okay, so with how much is the other one? It's a opening opportunity, I guess. So security post on Daymar. Go to Daymar security post. Okay. Let's see. Oh, for God's sake.
Shields online. Shields offline.
There we go. Wakey wakey. God, ever since this ship has held hands with Christine, man, there's ghosts in it. Does these weird little things that it just didn't do before. Okay, so defend site. Doesn't say what I'm defending the site from, does it? A little concerning. I might just suit up in my standard light armor gear. So basic defend site.
Quantum drive is now off.
Let's bring her down here. I'll put the Carrack in the shadow of this mountain here.
Shields online.
Alright, let me just cycle my landing gear to stop my things looking so strange. Cycle it back up. Okay. Let's nestle in by here. This seems like a nice spot to nestle in. Just like that. Okay. Now then. Let's get changed. into a combat type of suit. Oh, for God's sake. Behave. And where's my nice one there? Don't need that. I will need some P8 mags. Let's take 10. Actually, let's take another 6. Wait, stack them together. Behave, stack it. Right, take all of those. I don't need decon pens. I don't need that. Do need that. Oh, not there though, on my head. Right, there's that sorted. Right, okay, and multi-tool? Have I got a multi-tool there? No. I'll take detox pen with me though. But I'm gonna queue them up and just take 2 detox pens with me. And then that should be good, right? P8 ammo, P8 on my back. I got space to carry 1 back. Yeah. I think that should be okay. Nice basic first mission. I've done my med spawn. Alright, let's go and set the ship to silent running. Oh, really? My presets just don't save continuously. It's annoying. Right, so leave one off, that. Leave that there. That there, one off. Oh no. I'm gonna have to leave that on. Might even have to give that a little bit of a pump on the cooling. I think that should be fine. Leave the engines on 2 pips. And everything offline, yeah, that should be fine. Alright, let's open up the hangar. Okay, so I'm not expecting to do any dogfighting, so it should be okay like this. Right, so
All systems online.
okay, so that's where we need to go. 7.8 clicks there. We'll leave the Carrack just chilling here, hiding in the shadow of this hill. And we'll come in on this. I could do with some like Top Gun music or something.
Landing gear deployed.
Right, now where's the best? Oh, there's another ship here. Or what's left of a ship. Left of a few ships. Maybe I should come back here with the Carrack and Sally and chew this crap up.
Landing complete.
Okay,
Engines offline.
shut her down. Let's do this. Yeah, I think I'll probably come back and eat these with Sally. Okay, sub-level 1. Here we go. Ah, cue the Mission Impossible music. Okay. We get a defensible location. These corners are usually quite good. You can block angles with, like... Oh wait, was that? Yep. Ammo. 20 seconds. Armor. He's gonna disappear, and they're gonna come out of like all of these little side places. Is it BR that I picked up? FS9 LMG. Yeah, so you watch out for those spawn cupboards. Alright, hostiles.
Yeah, I'll get to the bottom of it. Oh, shot! I was taking shots! You got it! Friendly down! This ain't gonna end well for you. I was about to pop off. Goodness, look lively! Oh, shit, that nuts! I won't last long here. Move in position. You screwed with the wrong people. Displace it. I was about to pop off. Okay, let's do this.
Oh shit. No way.
Where'd you go? Yeah, go on. You wanted to play. They got your cousin.
If there's any friendlies.
Get the feeling like something's about to go down. Okay, let's do this. They're not getting back up. Take an injury. Someone got knocked. Here we go.
Well, I don't really want a backspace if I can help it.
Where the fuck did they go?
I'll be back aboard the Carrack though, I suppose.
No.
I can't even read that.
Hide all you want, you're damn scared of this. More fun. There's a body here. Gotta find out if it's me.
Alright, I'm gonna just backspace. That's what the Carrack is for. And I'm gonna have to come and pick up the arrow. Do it the hard way then. Mothership is gonna have to come in. Actually, I can't afford to... Well, I can afford to die once more. And then I need to get some med gels. Come on, let me spawn. Okay. Well, I picked up an FS9. So there's that. I was hoping that would go better. But this is why we have these backups. Why is my shields all out of whack? There we go.
Shields online.
What do you mean leave or risk prosecution? Trespassing? Okay.
Shields hit.
So, alright then. That's the arrow lost then. And that mission, what, failed? Alright. Oh, and there's that submit request thing. So, here we go. Show hint, shuffle. There we go. Well, that didn't go well. Let's head back to Seraphim then. And I'm gonna have to claim a new arrow.
Shields offline.
Why is that coming back up again? There's objectives. Objective withdrawn, there we go. Contract failed.
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive.
Right, I need to earn some cash. Is what I need to do. I want rep with Eckhart so that I can get the stealth stuff, but what I need is cash.
Quantum drive is
Because I need to get some med gels and just running costs, basically. And I've now got to claim the arrow again, which is always fun. And I'm thinking now, maybe I won't bother claiming the arrow. Maybe I'll bring the Golem Ox with me now and go and do some like Red Wind or something like that and get some cash. Do some Red Wind Interstellar. Or even some Covalex grind around Microtech maybe. No, Red Wind would make more sense thinking about it. I need cash.
Shields online.
Go. They leave you alone once you're close enough to the thing. Alright, let's spin around. Okay, good stuff. I don't actually need freight, but it's a good place to go for access and to leave it ready. I might find a freight contract though, we'll see. But it's mostly just I need to leave the ship somewhere and then come back and grab, you know, the Ox with it. So I think the Ox is going to serve me a bit better right now, just to get some money sorted. Solo combat went a bit sideways. And now I'm poor. Okay. But if they really do get suit lockers working in 4.9, that's going to be so nice. Like, because look at all of these, right? We could just choose, oh, what situation am I going to do right now? Blah, blah, blah. Right, that one. Oh, I'm going to have it made. Okay, Seraphim Station. Love seeing the Carrack. Never gets old seeing it. Right, external freight 1. Have I got an internal hangar now? Alright, now have I got any stuff here? Yes, I have. Have I got a 2 SCU box? No, I don't. A scalpel. And a bunch of random components that I could do with shipping back home. But other than that, no. Let's grab...
Welcome to the ASUS Vehicle Retrieval System.
Ah, okay. Let's retrieve that.
Stand by.
I just want to see It's a bricked ship, but I want to see if there's any boxes on it. Just in case I might have left any. No. No 2 SCU boxes or anything like that on it. No. It's worth looking. The whole thing's bricked anyway. Yeah, there's nothing in there either. Okay. Fine. So, scrap it then.
Welcome to the ASUS Vehicle Retrieval System. Your vehicle has been moved to our storage
Okay,
facility.
Golem Ox claim. Claimed items, full stealth components, yes. Cohort livery, yes. Claim insured
Your vehicle
loadout.
has been moved to our storage facility.
And then get rid of that one. Pull this one
Your
up.
vehicle has been to please visit us again. Goodbye.
Now I have my parasite craft. So you just got to remember to scrap your ships if you're doing the case of like claiming ships around the verse. I expect eventually there might be a thing like a penalty for scrapping. That would certainly limit how much people claim their ships. But really, I think you should get something back for scrapping it.
Hello and welcome aboard.
But it's hard to balance that.
Your systems
But I think you should be able to bring in ships and then scrap them. Okay. You're down here, aren't you, Carrack? Okay, let's limit the speed now. Right down. Okay. In. Right. Okay, so now I also need to lock it open. For the Golem Ox. Otherwise, as soon as I go to quantum, as soon as I go into quantum travel, the door will close and it will purple it. So make sure you come into here and just do that. Oh, tickly throat then. And don't say that's what she said. Cartography, yeah. I'm not used to coming up to this deck. It's like, where was I going again? Oh yeah, the only deck that's got this airlock above it. Like, yeah. This location. Cool. Here we go. What? Enter pilot seat, thank you very much. Okey-doke. There we go.
Landing complete.
Okay. And landing services work. Okay. Oh. Okay. Let's see, where can I get a good money contract? I'm thinking an interstellar. Then I could do maybe a couple over in Pyro, or I could do Kovalex Stellar ones from Seraphim to L5. Let's see what we got. Crew L1, Crew L4. Oh, okay, that's going to Crew L1 and Crew L4. Want to limit the number of drop-offs and pickups, really. Medium, Everest Harbour. Medium, RKL 5, Virginia Point. RKL 1, coming back to Seraphim. Everest Harbour. We want pickups from Seraphim ideally. That's a delivery to Seraphim. That's a delivery to Seraphim. Any pickups? Mediums are easier to deal with generally. Port Tressler. Ice from Port Tressler. Okay, so did I miss any Collect stims. L1, L4. Is there any that's like a single drop off? Not rookie. Any junior? L1, L4. I might take that one as small. Okay. Let's load them up one at a time, I guess. Makes a bit more sense, doesn't it? Alright, so head down. I'm gonna get my maxi lift. Put this FS9 away. Nice, I found one. Okay. Now, down to the cargo hold. First pod. Open up the port side. Just like that. Where's the cargo? Deliver. Deliver, yeah. But what about processed ice? What? There's nothing here. Definitely said Seraphim, doesn't it? Collect from Seraphim. Okay. This is Seraphim Station. Great start, guys. Alright, so I'm gonna abandon that one. Let's see if this one works. So what, have I got to go in? Do I have to land instead? It shouldn't have to. It should just show up here, shouldn't it? Should just work, but it's not. Let's abandon that one. Right, I'm gonna go and change jurisdiction. And go take on another mission. And see if that helps. Because sometimes just changing jurisdiction, refreshing your missions can help with just fixing silliness. Chris Roberts silliness. Okay.
Shields offline.
Anywhere to lock to? Anywhere at all? Selling, not what I was looking for, but it's somewhere for a second.
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now
Go.
on.
Everywhere else should open up now. Pyro. Head over to Art Corp.
Quantum drive is now on.
Right. Now. Let's have a look. Falling Stella. Where's... Okay. Yeah. So, Genie. That's what I'm thinking. Super Genie point for no. Anything from Bajini? From Bajini Point, collect stims to Seraphim Station, that's fine. I'll do that. Now, if there's any others that's going from Bajini to Seraphim, I'll pick those up as well. Everest Harbour from Seraphim. Everest Harbour, Port Tressler. Port Tressler. No, Everest Harbour. From Everest Harbour to Seraphim Station. I'll take that one. And then any others that go from Everest to Seraphim.
Quantum drive is now off.
Yeah, I think maybe those two would be fine for a minute. Okay, let's go collect this shipment.
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off.
Maggie C. It's 100 grand, yeah, sure. It's not a great deal. But it's also not that far to travel. Because I'm just going Bajini Point over to Everest Harbour for a pickup.
Shields online.
And then straight on to Seraphim. Okay.
Landing gear deployed. Landing
Okay.
complete.
Landed.
Engines offline.
Okay. (103 SCU of stimulants. Be stimulated. Right. We gotta be stimulated now, right? Here we go. Wind yourself up. Carrying stims. Can't be all like, meh. I'm carrying stimulants. Nope, you gotta be, yep, stims. You want stims? I got stims. Stims, yep. Run. Ba-ba-da-ba-da. What? Gimme. The same tone in my head is like, Timmy! Come on, Timmy! If you know, you know. Oh crap, no. Getty. Fuck. Get out from under there. This is a lot of stims. What kind of stims do you guys think they are? Do you think it's coffee, or do you think it's like Pro Plus? Do you think they've got like, I don't know, reishi mushroom or some shit in them? Maybe it's just like super caffeine. Because it's legal stimulants, right? So certain amphetamines are legal, used as medications. Or maybe it's like the adrenapens. That could be a stimulant. It's worth thinking about. I wonder these things. What is it that I'm carrying aboard my ship? What is it that I'm letting them put on board? Good captain should know. You know? Should be like, I know everything that's on board my ship. Really? You should, in theory, as captain, know your ship inside and out. Because you need to be able to, like, you know, train crew and whatnot. And you need to understand the job of all your crew. So, without being able to understand all the roles, how would you understand the job of your crew? So I'm the sort of captain that does all the roles at least once, so that I know what's entailed. I wouldn't ask anyone to do anything that I wouldn't do. Because why would you? Don't be a dick. Do you know what I mean? Most of the time I don't generally have to ask people to do things. Like, a lot of the time I find people just like to be helpful. Which is kind of nice. When people actually just opt to be helpful. Because there's a lot of people who opt to be a dick in this world. When people opt to be helpful, I really gel with those kind of people. See, this is why I went for medium containers, because like it's a little bit quicker to load in a way. Like, sure, small containers I suppose could be quicker in some ways, but to unload, man, you wait and see. These things are so fast to unload. Go, the last couple of bits. Get that one in there. That up there. Last thing. Get that up here. Boom, just like that. And look, I've still got room for another stack. 16 SCU, really. Well, 32 SCU stacked in two 16s. There's quite a lot in the Carrack, really. Especially if I started like shuffling these little ones over the top and onto this grid space there, and you know, doing all sorts of silliness of Tetris stacking. Surprising what you can fit. Right, so on to the next location now, which is Everest Harbour. But this is a good flow for everyone to like think about. Like, I went and I died, so the first thing I'm doing now is earning a little bit of money so that I can replace my med gels, and that will give me a little bit of leeway to die, you know? If you expect to die, plan for it.
Engines online.
Open up. Here we go. Alright, now set my map to Everest Harbour. And I tell you what, I'm also... I don't really need to follow at the moment for the mission. As long as I know I'm going to go to Everest Harbour first, I can follow the Seraphim mission for this one. It's perfectly fine.
Quantum drive is now on.
I'll just turn them both in at the same time when I get there and make 100 grand. What did I forget to close? Oh, probably the ramp or something. Was it something stupid? I don't know. Ship looks gorgeous though, doesn't it? Here we come to Houston. And we're just doing this next contract pickup. This one. Both together, you know, 140,000, something like that.
Quantum drive is now off. Quantum drive is now on.
Enough.
Quantum drive is now off.
Just spat me back. Okay, fine. Let's just go straight over here. What's that? Is that a Polaris?
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off.
There it is. We want to be somewhere top end. Not pointed right at anything that can make me die. Just take it nice and easy. Into armistice now.
Shields online.
Okay. Here we go. And in we go. We come
Landing
and
gear deployed.
here we
Landing
go.
complete.
Touchdown.
Takeoff complete. Engines offline.
And that's that shut down. Okay. Down to the center cargo pod now. I always keep the rear cargo pod for my own mission critical items, my own gear, stuff that I just don't want to keep restocking. But the rest of it, this is all missions. Ah, yeah, good point, I need to move them. I'll move them into the rear pod. It's only stuff to go to Levski. I was waiting until I get some more of it, so I don't waste a trip. Here we go. I could just pop it over there for now. I do actually have plenty of space for this. Okay, pop that one there. Grab this one. Go. That's them out of the way. Construction rubble, that's all that was. So, go and grab all the goodies. Okay, tin. 13 boxes of tin. Right, now then. Just moving it so that it's grabbable from inside the hangar, inside the cargo bay of the Carrack. Because these ones are the ones that's awkward to grab from inside the Carrack. Unless I severely reposition it, which can be a little awkward for getting in and out. And honestly, it wouldn't be a big deal if there was like a dedicated pilot and the pilot could just, you know, do their job, move it as required. Because then I would just shuffle it up a little bit. Here we go. See, it's not a waste doing this because I need Covalex's rep anyway for quantum drives. So nothing is wasted. Whoa. Bonkers physics. In you come. In you come. There we go. Sometimes boxes and physics don't want to play nice. Is that in the correct place? Yes, it is. Doubted for a second if it was. Right, easy. Oh, come on. Go. Up we go. What? Behave. Up we go. There. See, unloading this is going to be so nice because they're all mostly 8s. So unloading will just be like slide out, slide out, slide out, bam, 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 you know? 2 people unloading this thing is super quick. It's the loading is the issue. We really need these cargo pods to go to ground. Honestly, the Carrack itself needs a rework. Because, like, it was made before a lot of these things were done. So I would like to see CIG do a rework of the Carrack with everything that they've learned with the game now and game systems. And then make the Carrack as it should be made. I'm thinking like it could do with a couple of PDCs. Like just 2 would be fine. Just 2 on the top or something would be fine. Just so like you can leave it parked somewhere and it has some defense. You can mothership with it properly, you know? Because PDCs were not a thing in game when the Carrack was made, otherwise pretty sure it would have had some. But the in-game lore would have said that PDC tech would have existed, because it exists today, as in actual PDCs today. Yeah, so onwards. Oh, I almost had that then. Come on. Yep. Slide in. Nice and gentle. Come on. Here we go. There. 2 more. And then off to Seraphim. And the unloading process that is divine with this thing. No, but in all seriousness though, I really do hope for a Carrack rework. I'd love to see her reach her actual true glory. Right. Is this one done? Right. While I'm here, I'm gonna grab some fuel. Just gonna go to the admin thingy. Grab some fuel and then pop that into the rear pod as well, because I'm gonna need fuel for the arrow and whatnot, hydrogen fuel and a little bit of quantum fuel. So I'm gonna go get 4 units of each. And hopefully that should do me for a little bit. I don't have any other ballistic weapons on board. Only Sally has got the size 1 ballistics at the moment. So I've got size 1 ballistic ammo for her on board. Med clinic, I'm going to pick up 1 med gel while I'm here. Where's the pharmacy? There. Okay, med gel into my backpack. Buy 1. Okay, that pays for that spawn that I did earlier. Brain spasm, what was I doing? Ah, yeah, admin. Where's the admin thingy? Let's go. Nice red helmet. Go, 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 go! Admin here. Cool. Everything's looking good. So, Everest Harbour, right? Like, not ammunition. Let's have hydrogen fuel. 4 units of hydrogen fuel. We'll buy that. Why can't I? Why does it keep doing this? Right. You see what I mean? It won't let me click on any of these now. I had this issue in the other station that I was only able to buy like 1 thing at a time. Let's see if it'll let me go back onto it now and buy quantum. No. See, I have to remove that out of the inventory now for it to let me buy that, I think. Oh god. Right. Let's head there. Right. Hakun's here. I just saw Hakun's name. Is he in chat? No? Right, so let's go and bring up my 4 SCU of hydrogen fuel, which should give the arrow, no, not even the arrow anymore, it's the Ox now, and Sally. And when I get to Seraphim, I'll have to grab the quantum fuel from Seraphim, if it'll let me. So at least then I can have hangar services functional. I've got a little bit of RMC aboard. And I did fix my arrow earlier on, before I came on stream. I done a quick little test just to make sure it's working. I don't know how much RMC it used. I'll go into the rear pod now and have a look at what I got there. And if I find any other dead ships around, I'll get Sally to work. Open up that port side. Right, okay, so it looks like I used like maybe 1 SCU, maybe 2 of RMC. Right, I'm gonna put that there. No, it doesn't seem like much of a difference, but believe me, subtle differences of where you place things make a huge difference in cargo bays. There you go. Hydrogen fuel there. Quantum fuel will sit on top of it. And then that is ammunition, size 1. And I might have a size 2 to put in here as well. But that's not certain yet. But at the moment, Sally's the only one with a ballistic weapon, so that's the only one I'm stocking for right now. I just need to get some quantum fuel in there now so I can, you know, resupply whatever snub that I've got, which at the moment is the Ox. But when I go and do one of these interstellar missions in a minute, after I've dropped off these at Seraphim, to make up that 100 odd that I just spent here. Oh, nobody reminding me. Come on guys, you're watching. I've got med gels in my backpack. Come on, interactive. This is interactive, people. You're supposed to tell me when I'm doing silly things and forgetting stuff. Okay, so in here, med gel, carry, insert, Bosch. Are you, what? Oh, that made me jump, scared me for a second there. Oh, nice. Haha, it gave me 200 med gels. Yeah, boy. Haha. Ba-ba-dum. Happy days. So let's go and earn some dollar so I can have a few extra spawns. Once I've got a few extra spawns in the bank, I can go and do some combat. Because it's just too easy to rely on, you know, stations all the time. I don't live in stations.
Landing gear raised.
I got a 3D printer on board my Carrack. Let's bloody use it. I live in the deep black. It costs a little more to live off-grid and to make sure that you can spawn off-grid. But worth it.
Shields offline.
Not getting a lock. There we go. Go.
Quantum drive is now on.
Right, so we'll just blip over to the other side of Stanton now. Make 100 odd grand. Pay for that gel that I just bought. And that'll put me back up to 300k. After that though, I think I probably need to go and do one of these interstellars. That's a 16. I might be able to do that. And the one that does 8s. Yeah, that one. Yeah, so those two. And hopefully get myself 1 million going over to Pyro. And then maybe in Pyro there might be something to bring me back. That would be a nice little round trip and set me up for my next run at combat. It's such a pain in the ass, guys, because I want to have like a few med gels spare, right? I don't want to just rely on just one and then have to go and find the Carrack again. And no, because if I run out of med gels, I get sent back to home base, and home base for me is Nyx. And I don't really want to set my spawn anywhere other than my ship, because I shouldn't have to. Not if I'm like playing with any sort of common sense. If I take a bit of an approach of caution to this, this should be fine. Ready, here we go. Alright.
Quantum drive is now off.
Here we go. Get a direct lock. Forget these orbital marker nonsense.
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off.
Just like that. I do like how the Carrack handles with the flight blade installed.
Quantum drive is now off.
It is nice to have bit more maneuverability, a bit more response in the thrusters, because that affects me more than having just straight line speed. Don't really see the usefulness in having extra straight line speed. Not in the day-to-day usage anyway. In a very specific, you know, drag race sort of way, yeah, fine. But not in anything that's a bit more meaningful in the verse, you know?
Shields online.
Okay, here we go. Ooh, I was a bit overzealous coming in there. A little bit speedy. Surprised I didn't get a ticket. Forget about impound for parking, like. What about, like, the speed at which you come hauling ass into there? Surprised, like, that's what they should do. They should have fines for, like, dangerous flying near landing zones and stuff. Be amusing. See how many people have that on their license, like, especially if you get it as like a permanent thing on your license, you know, like this person consistently doesn't respect the rules of coming into station. Maybe they're more likely to get a harsher sentence because they consistently do it. Whereas first offence would be like, you know. One side and port side. Okay. Just like that. Raise. Okay, so, right. This is where I'm gonna stay. And just do this. Come on. Out you go. Sometimes it'll get a little bit stubborn there. Oh. Just about missed that. Could really use some music. Star Citizen music's a bit crap. Like some actual proper tunes. Any content creators out there that want to do any like collabs and want to get your music heard, hit me up. Because if you want your music heard, then I could be a candidate for you to just put some tunes on in the background while I'm doing this kind of stuff. People will sit there, they'll listen to music. As long as it's not going to get me zapped by YouTube. But if I do it as a collaborative thing by another creator, who knows? Or maybe I just need permission from a creator to be allowed to use their music. I'm not sure how that works. If anybody does, feel free to send me a message. Get hold of me in my Discord. This is stuff I want to know. Because I am always looking for ways to improve the quality of my streams and my videos. And I think self-improvement should be your goal in everything you do. It is for me. I always endeavor to improve. That didn't go well. There we go. And oh, there. That's it. Done. Two contract orders, both done. Go. Right, go in through the middle pod. Close the middle. Call that up. Close that. Cool. And that was that. Nice and easy. Now, let's see if I can go and make us a bit more money than just... I mean, you could go run around the loop and you could do that. Round and round and round, nice and safe. And you might, you know, and you definitely will make a lot of money. But as you can see, I'm only going up by about 100k each loop like that. So, I'm actually going to grab these two. This Rantadung one and this one. And we'll track that from Shepherd's Rest, an Arcorp mining area. From Arcorp mining area 061. So let's do that. Oh, wait, which one is closer first for pickup? Which pickup is closer? Let's have a look. Rayari. Probably here. There's probably the closest collect shipment. Right, let's do the Rayari. Which one is it? Rayari which? Rayari Inc. Outpost on Selin. Yeah, okay. So, Ray. Which one is it? No, not that one. Be that one. Alright, it's going to be awkward like that then, is it? Fine. We'll do this the hard way. Right, let's just route to selling. No, it's not giving me routes anyway. Okie dokie.
Shields offline.
Okay. Give me something to lock onto. Selling. Nothing.
Shields online. Shields offline.
Give me something to connect to. Give me something. Obstructed. It's not obstructed.
Bottom drive is now off.
Right, but at least that might have reset it though. Can I get a jump anywhere? No, I might have to jump to Daymar and then jump back. This is really weird.
Bottom drive is now on.
Let's go see what it's blabbing about
Bottom
anyway.
drive is now off.
With this collect shipment, see if it actually does have a shipment for me to collect from there. I bet it's from selling, but this is what bugs me about these like 2 potential pickup location missions. You never know which one is
Bottom drive is
meaning.
now on.
You just have to try. Okay. And
Bottom drive is now off.
let's go see. Just be mindful when you're doing stuff like this.
Shields online.
Be mindful of how close you're getting to the ground. And I'm only 2 kilometers up, even though I'm 5 kilometers from my target. See on the right hand side, I'm only 2 kilometers up. Which is why I switched mode. Just in case I was going to accelerate too fast And it's a real problem. Now, last time I came here, it didn't work. The elevator just didn't work. And I had to go to the other place anyway. So we'll see what happens when I try it. That's why I don't usually come straight to this one, but I thought, benefit of the doubt. It was in front of me. Give it a go. Just like any normal person would. But Chris Roberts preys on normal people with these trollish little things he puts into his game. Alright. Okay, Ox, come and do your workhorse of a job.
Launch complete.
And the Carrack gives me light. I can see what the fuck I'm doing while I'm down here.
Landing complete. Launch complete. Engines offline.
Okay, there we go. And we are touchdown. Any bets? I'm betting that it's not here that I've got to pick up. Look, there's nothing here. Just all this other random crap. And our survey says... Wah wah. See? Nothing. Tells you to come here and there's nothing here to pick up. CIG, fix this crap, please. It wastes our time. I mean, Prep Citizen takes us long enough to do anything anyway. Don't waste our time with crap like this. Just dropped in, show some Carrack love. How's it faring this patch? I melted mine for a mole. You melted it for a mole. Nah, kidding. You do you, bro. I really love the Carrack. There's no way I'd be melting it. Besides the fact that it's actually bound to my game package. So, yeah. Oh, look, there's actually... That's a mule. Huh. Okay, Carrack. Thank you for the light. See, you might have been mistaken into thinking that it was daytime. No. That's just the Carrack headlights. Ooh, that was a bit... bit overzealous.
Landing complete.
Okay.
Engines offline.
Weapons don't need to be on either. But the shields need to stay on. Because the cargo bay is open. No, but the Carrack doing okay. It could do with some love as update-wise, but in general, I manage. There's nothing really a problem, majorly. It'd be nice to have crafting machine working. Be nice to have drones. But drones are not a thing in the game yet. Be nice to have escape pods that work. But they're not a thing that work yet. It would be really nice to have the pods actually lower to ground and open, because they could now, technically, if they were clever about it. Did I leave my headlamp on or something?
Shields offline.
Okay, let's go. As quickly as possible, straight up that way. And there we go. Now, collect shipment from the other side. I'll jump jump into the comma rays. Where else can I jump to? Might have to just jump to Seraphim. Because comma rays are dodgy to jump to. Jump to Seraphim, see if I can go OM marker around, and then pick up from the other side. Likely buy mine back. The quantum beacon bug was such a problem. Yeah. I remember not being able to leave her out in the verse and having it show an incorrect position is still kind of a problem when you go in like really long distance, but the Alt F4 solution tends to fix that. But that's an issue regardless of the mothership. That's just an issue of desync. Right now all I want to do is mine, but after my home got bugged and I can't land it anymore. Yeah. Yeah, I feel you. The next mining ship I want to get, I do have a prospector. I haven't really used it this patch yet. But I do want to get an Arastra when that's in game. 100%. I'm like, oh, think I'm going into Daisy for a few days. Yeah, well, when you want to go into that for a bit of cathartism for a few days to get away from the stress of this, it says a lot.
Bottom drive is now off.
Spin around, come on. Spinning around. Give me my speed. Be nice when we get lamp on all ships as well, because, like, you know, Explorer, give me lamp so I can see in the dark.
Shields online.
Okay, got some really nice mats at my refinery and some at my home, but can't bring them together, so maybe next week. Yeah. Well, if you were in game, I could probably help you with getting some materials back and forth. If you were able to, like, call them up, I could just ferry them for you. Not a problem. Carrack has a lot of space. And that's the sort of thing. Can't get anything up my elevators. I kind of had some issues with elevators and that kind of nonsense as well, but like I was having issues with A.S.O.P mostly, and the A.S.O.P terminals were just being stubborn is the only real word for it. It wasn't letting me view anything on the A.S.O.P terminal, which, as you noticed, I've used little to none in this episode, like, just because I've been having issues with A.S.O.Ps. It just gets stuck in a loop, like, that's it, just, you know, when you first click on the A.S.O.P, it's just stuck on that loop. So, what are you supposed to do with that? I can't put my ship down, I can't, like, change loadouts, like, seriously. I can't upgrade my ship at the moment. It won't let me switch loadouts. And that's all my ships, not specific to the Carrack.
Engines online.
Okay, let's grab that there.
Launch complete.
I'm a long game thinker at least, so I don't mind a wait, not risking 900 core materials. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I'm that kind of thinking as well, long term on everything. Because it's that kind of game, you know? You kind of need to think that way if you're going to be useful in the long term.
Landing complete. Engines offline.
And I'm going to be doing some serious mining soon. I want to be grabbing some more blueprints first. I need some from Eckhart and a few others. See now? Is this not... You love the ship I'm using with the Carrack, the Ox? This little thing? It's good, isn't it? So I could just leave the Carrack up there. See now, there's nothing to pick up from here either. So, how am I supposed to pick up if... You know? What's the dealio? From Brio's Breaker Yard or Rayari? I'm at Hikes. Why am I at Hikes? But this is where the marker told me to come. Weird. No wonder I'm not finding anything. I'm not in the right location, but the marker is giving me a desynced location to go to. So, fine. I just have to, like, do things the old-fashioned way. Yeah, took a wrong turn in Albuquerque somewhere. Someone snuck a gremlin in my engine. And it's gotten into the nav system. I just heard a quantum engine. Whoops. I get a bit nervous when I hear quantum travel come in.
Engines offline.
Okay, so clearly this one has been a nuisance. See, because it literally says collect shipment from 600 meters away. But that is blatantly a lie. Blatantly a lie. Because I just went down there and I can't get it from there. So, if I go to the contract now, Brio's Breaker Yard, let's try and find where that is. Brio's Breaker Yard. I checked there. Right, I'm gonna kill this contract. Abandon that. Right, this one. Track this one. Arc Corp mining area 061. So we do 061. Hit that. Maybe I'll be down there next week, yeah. These places are a pain. Right, let's switch the light off. Speed limiter up.
Shields offline.
Away we go. Picturesque. That'll make for a good screenshot.
Quantum drive is now on.
What's my Carrack's name? You know that you're the first person to ask that. Its current name is the Nebulark.
Quantum fuel is at 50%.
I did name it Santa Ana at one point after the original Carrack, but I was like, nah, let's do something new, different, random, and I came up with like Nebulark as a random thing. But it may get changed yet. I might even posit that to viewerships yet, but it's got a suit. Quelchrist Falconer. The mighty Boosh. So ammunition, hydrogen, medical supplies to pyro. Yeah, it's a good name. Call it the Falconer for short. Right. But it'll have to be, like, for mine it'll have to be something that is suited for stealth. Because this Carrack is set up for stealth. I run a low signature Carrack.
Quantum drive is now off. Quantum drive is now on.
Over to Walla. Can't say I'm used to coming here.
Quantum drive is
This
now
is
off.
different for me. I don't usually come to Walla. Seriously?
Shields online. Shields offline.
Right. Come now. There we go.
Quantum drive is now on.
I could probably leave second cooler on.
Quantum drive is now off.
Okay. But this is why I tend to carry just like a little bit of hydrogen fuel aboard, less than I would like carrying quantum fuel, because my little snubcrafts are mostly using hydrogen fuel, aren't they? They're not really using quantum fuel, because the mothership is doing the quantum jumping. Okay, get ready to slow down.
Shields online.
Okay. And then we'll just stop her there. She should come to a stop on her own, yep. Okay. I like to try and treat the Carrack sometimes as allergic to the ground, because she's a mothership. It's not really one of those ships that you should be thinking, oh yeah, it's a daily driver, yeah, but it's not the kind of daily driver that you park everywhere. It's the daily driver that you park offshore and take a little skiff to go in. It's that kind of daily driver. I might even scan some of these. Oh, shit. Right. Right. there's weapons on this. But I want to know if it's bricked or not. Right, so there's a Hornet Mark II. Are the parts bricked? No. Doesn't say bricked. Can I push it down a bit? Be gentle. Alright. New tactic.
Weapons online.
What? Weapons? Oh, armistice. Okay.
Weapons offline.
Might as well switch weapons offline then.
Landing complete. Engines offline.
Okay, and let's see if I can pick up these things from here. If this shipment is here, I'll bring the Carrack down, because this is the proper shipment. What? Pips E06. Oh. No. It's frustrating when something's broken because of a fucking Pepsi bottle or Coke can or whatever. Okay, so engines back
Engines
on.
online. Launch complete.
Okay, so that one doesn't work. Are there any other? That's the only... Are you kidding me? Oh, but look at all this construction salvage. I might have some of this. This construction salvage might be a worthy, like, consolation prize. Wait, what the hell just happened? Why can't I see? Oh my god. What the hell's just happened? I've got no control. What? I'm stuck like this. No way. What if I Alt F4? I'm gonna have to. I'm hoping that he's still in the same shard. Yeah. Okay, so hopefully this will fix my character. And that construction salvage could be something to grab. Because I might be able to sell that, even if I can just only sell it at Grimhex or something, whatever, innit? That's a lot of construction salvage that was there. Come on. Here we go. Excellent. Excellent. And I've still got my mission. Fantastic. Right. Now, deploy the selfie stick. Enter remote turret. Here we go. Look at that. Oh, and it's not owned. Interesting. Okay. Track turret. Okay. I'm going to have another little look here for a second to just check if I can find this Pepsi thing.
Landing complete. Launch. Engines offline.
And then I'm going to land the Carrack and grab this construction salvage, because there's a lot of it. Yeah, see, pips. Channel error. I don't know where that is either. See, no idea. So, the mission is bugged. I can't do the mission. So what I can do is I can abandon that because I can't pick it up. And I'll try and grab this construction salvage instead. Let me get rid of the crap that's on there. There we go.
Engines online. Launch complete.
Okay, Carrack. Oh. Okay, speed limiter right down.
Landing complete. Engines offline.
Okay. I don't usually land the mothership, because like I said, she's allergic to the floor. Landed that a bit far forwards, but when you see that much construction salvage just laying around like that, it's kind of silly not to. Silly not to put it down now and grab that salvage. For a second my brain told me, oh, there's a Carrack down there. It's only my bloody shadow, isn't it?
Landing gear deployed.
I'll have a go and see what I can strip from these ships. Okay. Could have done with getting some snow camo for when I'm down here.
Engines offline.
Okay. Here we go. Utini! Sorry, just responding to a message from my other half. Just before I go down on planet and spend this time running around doing these things, let's sort out my food and water. Because this is going to be hungry and thirsty work, so let's preemptively hydrate. Okay. Food and water done. Have I got a weapon with me? Yeah, I have. Why can't I? What's going on with my gun? I can't use my gun. Good thing. Oh, empty. 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 Ah, so these are all empty. Oh wow, so these are not anything then. What about that? Right, I'm gonna go this way out of the Carrack to make sure that I can get in and out of the ramp. Oh yeah, I can't use my gun because it's in armistice, isn't it? That's right. Okay, so I can easily reach. Okay, so let's go and have a run and see if I can find any access to any other ships. All of these are empty. Nothing? No? So why are all of these boxes empty then? What's this? Quantum fuel. Contracted. It's over here. Guessing that's bricked. Bit of a mess, this location, isn't it? Contracted hydrogen fuel. I bet all of this is contracted. Still spirit stims. Empty. Processed food. Okay. This is another one of those just dead ships. Hey, Crystal. How's it going? It's just a lot of dead ships around here. This is like where ships come to die. Maybe I should get the Carrack out of here before it falls victim. Yeah, see that stupid pips thingy? Somebody left a cola can here and broke everybody's mission. Well, the missions have not been very nice to me today, have they, guys? They've been a bit unfair, a bit pain in the ass-ish, like, not working. And all of these empty containers lying around everywhere. I wonder if they're empty containers from hangar services. I mean, I could fly the Salvation around the place and grab some bits, but honestly, well, it's armistice anyway, so no, I couldn't. So this place is a bit of a bust, really. Nothing I can do here. Alrighty then.
Engines online.
Let's throw some more power into the engines, why not?
Takeoff complete. Landing gear. Shields offline.
Here we go. Slap that energy into the engines. Look at it go. Oh, she moves now. Almost up to full speed from one boost. Just under full speed from one boost. It's not bad, is it? Not bad at all. Okay, so let's cancel our lock to there. Come on. Give me something to work with. Tisa Spaceport. Yes. Let's grab that one. That one goes Tisa Spaceport. We'll have that. And the 8s. No. Okay. So, off we go to Tisa Spaceport, which is Lawville. Over to Hurston. It's not very far.
Quantum drive is now on.
But everywhere is pretty close to a Carrack. Notice how I haven't even stopped to refuel all play session yet. I've had a chance to jump around Stanton all over the place. I've flown around, come from Nix. So hopefully this one now will give us a nice set of boxes. It looks like they're all going to be 32s and well, they're all going to be 8s basically with any luck. 16s. I can put 16s in the Carrack. Ooh, goddamn yawn. How many of you yawned then when I did? Sympathetic yawn. So I do it again just to make sure. Yeah? Did that get anyone? Yeah, so not exactly what I had intended for the episode. I had intended just grinding the Eckhart ranks, but
Quantum drive is now.
after handedly messing that up, I thought I need a bit of money because, like, I can't take this like just always on the breadline.
Quantum drive.
I need to have a bit more in the bank just to have a bit of a cushion. And I could do with buying some new weapons and such, and I could do with the game allowing me to retrofit my ship. Would be nice. I got a bunch of weapons sat at my home base that the game wouldn't let me put on my ship. Some deadbolts and stuff for the Carrack, you know?
Quantum drive is now off.
Like, can you imagine the dorsal guns of the Carrack being like deadbolt 4s? That thing would slap. Here we go. Tisa Spaceport. Where? Oh, right there. That's fine.
Shields online.
Store all crate? I'm like, magpie. Mine? Straight away, what's in the store or crate? I was actually thinking about grabbing the ox and going, shall I grab that?
Warning, you are leaving a safe zone.
Shut up, computer voice.
Warning, you are leaving a safe zone.
Oh, ish. Down you go. Hands off.
Landing complete.
Come on then. Meow. He was like, no. Ah. I'm determined to have at least one mission complete for me today. Even if it's a cargo mission. Because this definitely said pick up from... Wait, that says Orison now? It changed when I picked it up. Are you kidding me? My god, this game is trolling me. It definitely said here, Tisa Spaceport, when I picked up the mission. And then the mission accepts, and now it's sending me to Orison. Like, really? You kidding? Fine. I shall grit my teeth, and I shall go to Orison. Now then, damn you all to hell. All of that lovely gentle landing and blah blah blah. Let me in. Time to go. Back to bloody Crusader. It seems I'm yo-yoing to Crusader today. Can't get away from the bloody place today. Come on. Peeky peeky. Hello. Here we go. You kidding? Get out of there.
Shields offline.
So, over to the Cloud City of Orison. Yeah, so I really want to see the completion of this mission. I goddamn earned the money after Roberts has been throwing me around the system. Do I have line of sight? Oh, not quite. Yes, I do. Oh, look at that. Go straight through the bloody clouds. Whoosh. Have it. Tell me no atmosphere. Wah! That's what I do with no atmosphere. Go faster. Remind me to refuel as well when we get here. When we land at Orison. Somebody just say fuel in chat or something. Just remind me when I'm coming on approach. By the time I see it, I should be landed then. Oh, so, how's everybody doing? How's the verse treating everyone? Missions working well for you guys? Are you grinding out any specific ones? Any ships that you guys are saving up for? Come on, what you got? A lovely lady come over. I swear guys, this mission is like, it better work. It's not fair otherwise. It's already switched pickup locations on me. Didn't think it could do that.
Bottom drive is now off.
Okay. So.
Bottom drive is now on.
Okay, Orison. Slow down.
Bottom drive is now off.
Right. Where? Hey, buddy. Is it rough, the 4.8? Well, 4.8 is not friendly. Put it that way. Right, those are all large hangars, aren't they? There's A lot of broken things in 4.8. A lot of broken things. Like, right now, this mission said that I was gonna pick up in in Tisa Spaceport. So I go to Tisa Spaceport, expecting, okay, let's go and pick it up. I land, and there's nothing there. Nothing in the freight elevator for me to pick up. So I'm like, left there scratching my head. I go back to the contract. The pickup location has changed from Tisa Spaceport to Orison. I'm like, what the hell?
Shields online.
But it's not the only mission that I've had issues with today. Like, basically every mission so far today has been giving me attitude in some way or another. Heard a lot about it, but also I was reading today on Spectrum they fixed some stuff server side. Hi, Ironclad user. Yeah, well, my buddy Deadwake, another Ironclad user, his Ironclad got nicknamed Christine from Stephen King, if you know the reference. And she has definitely earned her nickname. She's claimed a few lives.
Landing gear deployed.
And his pit bull, Cujo, has claimed a few as well.
Engines offline.
Right, so let's see if it's going to let me pick this up now. But if you haven't seen, Cass, have a look on my channel. If you're having issues getting from system to system, I put up a guide for getting through the wormholes. You'll see it once I picked up this stuff anyway, because this shipment shouldn't take long to load and then haul it over to Pyro, and that should be that. Oh, let's try open the port side first. But if this works, it will be the first damn mission that's worked properly this play session. Everything else is just messing with me one way or another. I've had to abandon a couple of missions. Oh look, there, finally, a pickup. Wow. It's actually going to be nice to me. Because I am poor and I desperately need this money. I think this is all in 16s as well. I've not loaded these ones in the Carrack before, but they should load. Because they're only like 2.8s, aren't they? So I should be able to fit 16s. Whether I've tried to or not. Come on. Behave. Ship ammunition. This is a lot of ammunition. Someone's waging a war. What? How much are you shooting to need this much ammunition? Right, let's load them first and see if I can get all of those. Had this too many years? What, the Carrack? Managed to complete the at least one ending Cyberpunk main time. To keep this right. Okay, fair enough. So how do you enable the reticle on your tractor beam? Oh, that is because of my helmet is actually a combat helmet. So it gives you a reticle for things. Come on, here we come. Aha, I knew they snapped. Oh god, here we go. So I was right then. 16s do snap in here. They're just a little awkward to carry around and move around and lug about. But I was right, they do snap. Yeah, it is a new paint, well spotted. It's the Nightbreak paint. I really like it. Really, really like it. It's kind of like a really subtle, dark camo. Oh god. This is awkward. Not going as planned. Alright. That might have to stay there, and I might have to load from the other side as well. Past one underneath or something, you know. Was an instant buy. Yeah, the Nightbreak is a really nice livery. Oh, these are chunky, aren't they? These 16s. Come on. In you go. Just like that. That one goes in. Oh, and I won't be able to put that one up, but I'll have to feed the smaller one in, like the smaller boxes. I'll use them to fill the space. Go. And like that. There we go. And grab another. So the last ones will have to go, or the last single 16, that's annoying. They'll have to go in the next pod. Come on. Misbehaving thing. Right. Turn. Slap it down on the ground. And then it should slide in. There we go. Sometimes you just need to like slap it on the ground to flatten it. Right, and now the rest of all of these medical supplies, these twos. feel the terracotta beams in the hand use of wood. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, most of these beams do work well. The Carrack could use its own tractor beam, to be fair, on like right there. Right there would be a nice spot to put like a tractor beam arm that could come out and just look in, or a tractor beam on a rail that can come along here and just feed stuff in. Would be quite cool. But then, that said, when the cargo pods can go to ground, it's going to be so fast to load them, it really won't matter. Because it's only slower at loading the cargo pods of the Carrack right now, because, like, you can't fit the box in there properly. The door doesn't open fully. And it's the only ship at the moment that I can think of off the top of my head that's got cargo bays that only open halfway. Because, like, the Caterpillar opens all the way to its fully extended state. They could have done that with the Carrack and just have it just load down and open into its fully open state instead of just having a half open state, you know? I feel they're way too sloppy. Subtractors are not as... Yeah, they're not the best, and there's a disparity between the types of tractor beams, like the ALTS and the ones that's on the OX. Personally, I like the one that's on the OX better. I think it does the job better. ALTS is decent for what it does, but the OX is where it's at for tractor beams. Okay, so I can close that up. Okay, have I got space to fit? No, I might as well just close that one up. And then just fill this one. Right, get that there out of the way. Now, grab all of these. That's annoying when it does that. There. Stupid things. I was trying to use that to flatten it. I'm trying to make it a little bit easier on myself when I grab them out. silly things. Turn, turn, turn. There we go. I got a feeling that some of those might even be stuck. I might need the ALTS to get them out. But that's par for the course. That's cargo hauling for you. I'll try and get this done as as efficiently as I can. Come on, in we go. Oh, just yeet myself. Well done. Get in there. Whoop. Nearly there. Couple more boxes to go. Oh, the loading process, man. This is just the least fun bit. Okay. I think that's everything. Have one little run around and have a look. Make sure. Don't see any boxes lying around. Check the elevator. And it's clear. Okay, good. So we're good. Promise myself to not spend this defense con. Yeah. I actually didn't, apart from the skins. I got the Carrack skin and the flight blades, that's all I got. But that was store credit. So, I didn't actually inject any new money into the game at all. I just used a little bit of store credit that I had there already. Okay. In the pilot seat. Let's do this. Right. You lot. Terrible. You forgot to remind me about all of this. Good thing I remembered. Okay, buffed out all the scratches.
Bottom fuel is at 100%.
Time to go. Tried to get an Idris. Was melting down some ships just to try it out. Idris doesn't really interest me. Personally, I don't have enough people online with me all the time to warrant it. I've got a mothership right here. Yeah, so like for the most part, anything bigger than what I'm flying is just not really worth my time. Yeah, I mean, it's fun to try these things out, and if you have a look on my channel, you'll see a video with me and Deadwake where we done Communication Matters, one of the shorts. We done a bit of carrier landing takeoffs and stuff like that. One of the Olisar group let us use their Idris. It was good fun. It's nice doing carrier ops, and even better now that you can do it with proper repair, rearm, refueling, you know? Oh god, this atmosphere is soup. That's why I don't generally like coming to Orison. Biggest ship is Polaris. Yeah, and I think even that's maybe a bit too big to be soloing. Personal opinion. Like, the Carrack to me is borderline the sort of size that I would consider, you know, too big to be soloing. Yeah, Starlance is a decent solo ship. I don't see any problem with solo in a Carrack. I think it's perfectly fine. It's a reasonably sized ship. It's not too big, and if I needed to defend it, I could get from end to end of the ship pretty quickly. You know, inside. I know my ship really well. There's not very many places you can run and hide on it. Yeah, I have really high hopes for a rework. Did you see that there was something in the leaks the last 24 hours talking... Hold on, let me say it verbatim so I don't make mistakes when I'm reading these things out on stream. So give me 2 seconds, leaks channel. Yeah, so it was saying about, where are we here? The 600i series rework. And then it goes on to say about staff will push for another ship that is often asked to be reworked. That is not the Reclaimer or Connie series of ships. And I think that's interesting. So they already mentioned the 600i, but then they go on to mention something else that would have the rework. And me, honestly, I'm like, please be the Carrack. With everything they're doing properly now, and they're starting to really learn from their mistakes and remake ships really well, I'm hoping that they redo the Carrack, give it like a couple of PDCs, you know, maybe up her guns a little bit, maybe. Technically the Reclaimer is working fine though. The only thing that's not working on the Reclaimer is something that's not in game yet, and that's the refinery. Yeah, I don't want the Carrack changed a lot. And hello, by the way, Essential. Welcome to the stream. I don't want it changed a lot, but I do want it tweaked here and there. Like, the elevators could go to ground, which would be nice, just for access reasons.
Bottom
Medbay, I don't really think much needs to change on Medbay apart from the 2 beds that don't do anything need to be changed to be like T3 beds. I've thought about turning the medbay around 180, but at the same time it services the habitation area more than anything, and if you allow the habitation area elevator to go to ground, it doesn't need to be flipped 180. You just allow both elevators to go to ground and it needs no flipping at all. It can stay as is. But that said, flipping it around to have wider doors straight to the elevator wide doors does make sense. So would putting the wide doors on the hangar bay, and the hangar also, the floor needs to be dropped about 50 centimeters. So if they drop that hangar bay about 50 centimeters, we'd be able to close the hangar bay door like that, do you know what I mean? Instead of having it locked open like this. You literally just need to drop it down just slightly. Not even a lot. And I've been able to fit 3 people on the habitation elevator. I've not found a problem with it. The rear elevator I kind of see more as for cargo. Looks like someone is already opening the Eye of the Storm there. Just in my opinion, just from the logistics stupid standpoint, on the top hangar you also need to run around the med bay. My biggest issue when it comes to logistics inside the ship is the hangar bay and not having a door big enough to fit a single SCU box that you can get on the Pisces. That's my biggest issue. Like, you can actually fit a 2 SCU box on the Pisces, so in my view you should be able to fit a 2 SCU box out from the hangar onto the elevator, because the elevator itself can fit a 2 SCU box, and you can fit a 2 SCU box down into the cargo bay and along the catwalks. You can fit it all the way down through to the rover bay. The only place you can't get it is in the hangar, which is where it should be. So I think there's a little bit of a rework needed for the Carrack, to be honest, which CIG would consider as a large rework. RSI ships in general have good design for logistics. Like, look at the Arastra versus the Mole. Because the Mole, you have to go running around, like, say, for a solo person, you have to go running around the entire ship. Whereas the Arastra has just got 3 seats on the bridge. You just swap seat. Happy days. I would never did engine on how the 600i comes out. Nope. I don't care how the 600i comes out. There's no melt in my Carrack. Nope. Even think about it, someone's getting a slap. Yeah. Nobody melts my Carrack. I love this thing. Okay, here we go. Pyro. Swallows Beach. Alright, let's try doing beach. There we go. Right, so this is going to Monarchs, yes? I'll just lock onto something over there. Go.
Quantum drive is now on.
Oh, I've got 2 drops here then. Sunset Mesa. Okay, I thought there was just 1 drop. Okay. 32 of hydrogen. And 32. Okay. Need to go, buddy. Watching some printer vids. See you in the verse. 07, buddy. Thanks for stopping by. Right, so Monarchs.
Quantum drive.
So the first drop is going to Monarchs then. Don't know if I've been to this planet before.
Quantum drive is now on.
Well, this is for, what, 700k? This mission? Yeah, 747. And 200 rep in Red Wind. How's my rep going for them anyway? Junior. Getting there. I'll have some good missions of these guys coming up soon. Some good interstellars. Right, so it's basically half in each then, I think. And all the medical goes to Sunset Mesa, I think. Yeah, so the ox is not even enough to drop that down all in one. It would be a 2-part ferry if I did it with the ox. Oh, well, that's a disappointment. I was hoping it was all going to be one drop-off. I swear these things are like, they're screwing with me. Oh, stiff neck. Oh, look at that, my arms disappeared. That was wild. Look, ha! That was way off, look. Right, let's see if I can find a spot where my arms both disappear. There! Haha! Look, I'm armless. No! The arms! Boing. That's wild. AI cameras, they're silly, aren't they? Come on, Monarchs. Yeah, making money in the verse is a bit of a pain these days. I might sell some of those big batteries I got for $1 million each, if anybody wants some. I got some of those big batteries for Hathor. Got a full set. I sell them for $1 million each.
Bottom drive is now off.
Right, so Sunset Mesa is right here then. So that's the medical supplies and some ammunition.
Bottom drive.
And then the rest goes to Twala's Beach. So 32 SCU of ammunition, hydrogen, and then 20 of medical supplies. I think that's all the medical supplies, I believe. I don't think any medical supplies goes to the other one.
Bottom drive is now off.
Here we are arriving at Sunset Mesa. That's where I'm going.
Okay. Shields online.
Shields on. Sergio Estrada and don't mess with my Carrack. Please don't shoot at me. Citizens for Prosperity in controlled area. I like the ominous music here. Okay. I need a spot to set her down. And I need that. Okay. Right, let's have a little look around. angle a bit. Okay. I think we're down safe. Turn that off. Okay. Now then. Outpost delivery in Pyro, yeah, is... I don't really feel safe doing it either. Part of me... See, this is where I wish that the logistics was a bit easier in the ship for moving a bit larger boxes within the ship. Right, so I need... ammunition, which is... that's hydrogen. I do need hydrogen, so one of those. And that one's... this one's ammunition, isn't it? Hydrogen. Hydrogen. This is why it takes me so long. I have a very detailed packing method. Yeah. Right, before I unload anything, that there, register to others. Doesn't say it's bricked, it just says register to others. Ah, excellent, it does work. I think. Nope. Doesn't work. See, this is why I didn't just spit them out the side. Because it's not working. Now I need to go and figure out where the next one is. Frustrates me. So it's not just like the danger of doing it, it's like it just not working. That's the biggest problem of these things, is that it just might not work. You might get all the way here like I just have, and it might not work. So I need to figure out now where the next freight elevator in this area is. Because I just tried that one next to me, it doesn't work. There should be another one. There's usually two in locations like this. I'm only seeing one now. Is it just me, or is that just the only one? Because if that's the only one, guys, I can't complete the mission. Then it's broken. But look at how many like dead ships are all hanging around you. Like, it's just ridiculous how many are dead lying around you. Alright then. I think that the mission's broken, guys. I've got a ship full of crap that I can't do anything with. So,
Shields offline.
bit of a problem.
Landing gear raised.
So this is another mission that is just broken. And now I've got a cargo bay full of crap that's contracted that I can't do anything with. Star Citizen, man. Not helpful. Really not helpful. So all I can do now is find somewhere else to just dump this stuff, but I think I'm probably going to end up doing that off camera. And I'll just have a little jump into space.
Quantum drive is now on.
Well, I'm frustrated, to be honest, guys. I'm really frustrated that I can't turn in that mission. Return to Orison? You kidding me? Yeah, no, just abandon. Right.
Quantum fuel is at 75%. Quantum drive is now shields online.
Alright guys, this is where I'm actually going to leave this. Close the ship down. Throw me that subscribe if you think I've earned it today. Throw me a like if you think I've earned that too. But jump in the Discord if you're not a member of the Discord anyway, because you'll find out what I'm doing in between sessions and all of that. You'll catch up with all of the biz. All the biz. But thank you all for stopping by, guys. I'm going to be logging off in bed now. I very much appreciate everyone being here. But from Malastraker for now, come back, see me Wednesday. I think I'll be back now. It's Evans.